Hello there, Pony, and welcome back to Brony Club Media. Today we'll be doing a review on the new episode of Season 9 of My Little Pony, Episode 3. Now, I'm just going to quickly say I'm sorry for not being up earlier, but I was away from my computer, so I couldn't make the review. But I decided to wait and watch the episode literally just now, so I have it all fresh in my mind. I have plenty of stuff to say. Now, first off, I really enjoyed the episode. Like, I thought it was, so far, I sometimes some of the in-between episodes from the finales that focus on the characters of the main six can sometimes drag on a bit boring, but actually I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was quite good. So yeah, so basically it's the mini main six. Well, they're not in main six now, they're one of the pony. But the mini main six, I'm gonna call them for the sake of this video. Basically got a message from the Tree of Harmony and had to work out a way to commemorate its memory, because of course at the end of season 8 they had quite a big connection moment to it as well. And it was nice it was nice that it wasn't only the main six that felt, definitely felt something learning off the tree destruction, because of course it be kind of I'm glad they didn't ignore the fact that the mini six were also quite deeply connected to it. And even though it didn't um this episode's kind of proof that I think they're all going to be connected some way, because right at the start they discussed what happened, the events of the last episode. And of course, the episode starts off with twilighting. Of course, we got from Pinkie Pie episode 1. But it's nice to know that the episodes were connected. Like they mentioned King Sombra, and it should probably just happened a while ago, so it wasn't too long between it. It's probably all gonna be connected in some sort of fashion, and there probably will be like a running through sort of plot, the Tree of Harmony and stuff like that, which I really like that. And it was quite comedic, especially when the guys, the dragons not dragons, sorry, the griffin. It's like, come to the museum. He just puts fucking headphones on the beach tree. That was quite nice. But also, who knew you had to win an arm wrestling contest to get a permission slip for a school trip? Can't say I've done it myself, but I'm guessing dragons do it differently. Eh, weird stuff happens in Equestria. I'm not gonna question it. But no, it was quite humorous though. There were quite a few sort of funny moments. But yeah, it was quite cool that ultimately it was the Yak who told them that, look, you need to stop arguing. Our friendship's strong together. The whole point was that the tree brought us together, but you're letting it tear us apart. And it's kind of funny since the fact that the Yaks were always described as people who had to do everything their own way, but yet she wasn't the one that was selfish doing her own way. She wanted her friends to work together and do it they're all their way together. So it kind of shows actually how far Twilight School's been working, because they've changed. She's not acting like the normal Yaks we've seen. Also, just the Yaks in general are kind of changing, and it kind of shows that effect, which is nice because it actually shows character development. And that's one thing I really ultimately like the show. Whatever plot points might not make sense occasionally, whatever contradict that doesn't happen too often. Occasionally, some contradicts, but you always see, no matter how big or small, the characters are constantly adapting. Like the main principles are the same, but the characters are constantly adapting. They're changing. They are learning, and we actually get to see their progress. Like Fluttershy, she's still shy, but she's more assertive than she ever was before. For season 1, she was shy at everything. Now, this season, well, not this season, but through season 7, 8, and 9, she's definitely got more assertive. Like she isn't scared of much. She's willing to do more, and that is a really good change. Like you see Twilight, she's still stressed, but she's definitely coming in terms of being a better teacher. And I'm not going to get to all the main characters, but you can see a development in all the characters. Um, but I thought the episode was quite funny. It didn't feel straight for time. It showed good character development, and it linked into the first 2 episodes, which is nice to keep that overarching plot. And to be honest, it'd be interesting to see how they will fit into the ending of the show, because personally I think that it's going to end up, they'll probably be the next defenders of Equestria, or they'll play some sort of bigger part near the end. I reckon they'll go on to be some sort of defenders of Equestria, or definitely be quite a close part in with friendship and helping Equestria. And it was kind of nice that they kind of touched on the fact of losing something special. It definitely, I like when sometimes they show morals in quite ways that isn't, it's definitely child friendly and stuff like that, but you could definitely apply it to much more deeper things as well. So yeah, I think the moral was quite good for this episode as well. I didn't really have any problems with it. Like, I thought I had a problem with it, and let's get on to like the main thing here. The Tree of Harmony's not really dead. And at first I was like, because at first I was like, because I wanted, if they have that big main thing at the start of the season where the Tree of Harmony gets destroyed, big impact on the characters. I didn't want that to be taken away. And yes, the tree is back, but it's not how it was, and the elements are still gone. And that's what I like. I like the fact that the elements are still gone because then they have to rely on themselves. They can't rely on the tree. Like the tree of Harmony there to guide them. But I was worried for a second the elements were going to come back, but I don't think they have. It could change, but I'm glad. I kind of hope the elements don't come back because it would kind of dismeaning to the premiere if that happens. Also, the song was good in the end. Like, I really enjoyed the song. It was quite bouncy. It was quite friendly. It was quite uplifting. It's a nice way to sort of get to the end of the episode. And quickly before I end this video, I just want to touch on a comment. I can't remember her name. The sea pony slash fly bobs. Oh, I'm really bad. I haven't seen the movie in ages, and I keep forgetting her race name. But basically, she sort of said like, "Oh, so the Tree of Harmony is internal; it lives on with us," which kind of adds some sort of more depth to it. It's quite subtle, it can be a throwaway line, but this is the way I interpret it anyway. It adds more depth to the fact that the main six defeated King Sombra with just their friendship. It was their internal magic, and it's almost like the elements and it kind of adds more depth to that. The fact is that the tree, they still harness the power of the tree. It's just they can't like get some magical artifact that does it for them. They've actually got to look deep inside themselves and do it. The power of the tree is still there. It's just something they've got to search for inside, which could be quite interesting to see if it's developed on. It might be a throwaway line. I might be over-exaggerating. I don't know. In short, good episode. A lot of laughs, good moral, good song. Overall, it wasn't it wasn't like restricted in time. The story flowed nicely, pacing was good. So yes, I'm gonna leave this video there. Smash the like button and hit subscribe. It really helps us out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And the words of Pinkie Pie, keep on smiling, y'all.